Puede haber. Puede haber. Puede haber. What does this mean? Puede comes from the verb poder, which means to be able to do something. Also, poder as a noun means power. Yo tengo el poder. Okay. I think he meant that's a human phrase. I think it's like I mean I don't know much about He-Man, but I think it means I got the power. I don't know. I got the power, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, poder means to be able to. It means can, you know. Yo puedo, I can. Dot dot dot, or yo puedo hacerlo, I can do it. We talked about this verb not long ago, actually. So feel free to browse my channel and check out the meaning of poder. But puede haber means there might be or there can be something. I don't know. You can use it in different ways for sure. So let's look at some examples using puede haber. Puede haber. Puede haber problemas. Puede haber problemas. Puede haber problemas. The meaning of this is there might be problems or there can be problems. We might have problems with something. I don't know. It could be many reasons why we might, we might get some problems. There might be some problems. So let's break this down. It's a very easy phrase, nothing too complicated. Puede, we're using the phrase right here. Puede haber. Puede haber. There might be. There can be as well. Problemas. Problemas means problems. El problema. Problema is a noun and it's masculine. It's not la problema. No, that's wrong. It's el problema. Or plural, los problemas. Los problemas. The problems. Okay? So just remember that it looks like a feminine noun because you have an A here, but it's actually masculine. Puede haber problemas. There might be problems. That's not that's not something you want to hear for sure. The next example is no puede haber ningún error. No puede haber ningún error. This, a boss can tell you this. No puede haber ningún error. Your boss can tell you this. And what are we talking about? We're talking about there can be no mistakes. No mistakes, please. No puede haber. If you place the word no right before puede haber, that means there can be no. Okay, it's used in a negative way. It's very easy just to place no in front of puede haber, and there you have it. There cannot be, there can be no. Ningún is a great word as well. That means any or like no. In this case, I underlined this no, but essentially you have it double. You have no here and another negative word here. That's the thing in Spanish. We can say no and then another negative word. Ningún means none. It means no in some situations. ningún maestro, no teacher, okay? ... You can add more to that, of course. Any in some negative examples or negative sentences, for example. Also, no one, nobody. So ningún has quite a few meanings. We should talk about this word in the future. But in this situation, it's similar to saying no twice in the phrase, in the sentence in Spanish. No puede haber ningún. There can be no error. Error means mistakes. Or error technically is singular and it means mistake. Okay? Error, even error as well. But in this situation means mistakes, because in English, if you say there can be no mistake, makes no sense, right? But in Spanish, you can say that. No puede haber ningún error. If you say no puede haber ningún errores, that makes no sense. You don't need error there, plural. Singular is just fine. If you want to have it plural, it doesn't really work. No puede haber ningún error. So essentially you're saying there can be no any mistakes or mistake. But you know, sometimes in Spanish you cannot translate Spanish into English word by word. You have to learn how, Spanish is spoken among, Spanish speakers. And this is one clear example. Mistakes, plural, doesn't work for the Spanish sentence right there. So, ningún error, no mistakes. It's similar to saying no mistakes, okay? So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. El error, by the way, that is a masculine noun, the mistake. Los errores, okay? I'm just going to put it here, but it's not correct. I'm just showing you I'm showing you the correct spelling, but don't use it with this sentence. Errores, los errores, mistakes. But we don't need plural. We need the singular word error. Okay. Puede haber means there might be, there can be, and usually you will use it as is. You don't have to conjugate anything there. You can say pudo haber. So this verb can be conjugated, present, perfect tense, and so on. Pudo, that is past tense, similar to saying they could have been something, right? But it's very similar to that for sure. Depends on the context. Yeah, depends on the context. It could be could have, okay? Similar to that, could have. Pudo haber sido peor, but that's a different phrase. Pudo haber sido. It could have been, for example, peor, worse. It could have been worse. Pudo haber sido peor. But that's a different story. I don't want to confuse you. Puede haber means there might be, there can be, and usually you will use it as is.